So you're currently working on these changes. When do you plan to implement them?
Eventually, what we want to do is we want to move to the future in the next 5-10 years, where you have a virtual travel agency. And what that means is you get all the services on one hit, and that should be in everyone's office or home in the future. So they don't have to run out and run to their travel agent, but they can go on and go to a travel agent online. That will happen in about 3 to 5 years, and Futtaim Travel hopefully will lead that.
Those changes will surely make Futtaim Travel stand out from all the other travel agencies in Dubai. In your opinion, are there too many of them?
Dubai alone, there's reckoned over 400 travel agencies. And that to me, and that is because there is no kind of legislation controlling this. There's a policy that everyone can have a travel agency. But by doing that, what happens is you don't have standards, and you don't have an even understanding of the business, because everyone can open a travel agency. It doesn't matter who you are and what you are. So what happens is, who suffers ultimately is the customer. That situation needs to be resolved. There was a body set up called DTAG, which was the Dubai Travel Agents Association in Dubai. They have one in Sharjah and they have one in Abu Dhabi. It would make more sense if they consolidated and worked together and lobbied the governments of the UAE government to create some kind of federal control and legislation that enable people to have a more professional travel agency body. But this is not happening at the moment, and it's unlikely it will happen.
So if legislation is not underway and travel agencies refuse to consolidate, do you see the status quo being prolonged for some time?
The status quo will continue. What will happen is that many travel agencies will close down, but not necessarily the bad ones. I think people who are professional will invest money. And when you invest money and offer a professional service, it costs money to operate and run. And sometimes they may think that that is not worthy to continue doing business. And then what you leave is the smaller, cheaper operators who are not investing any money in technology, in quality of personnel, in any of the services, and they survive. Everybody believes that they will go out of business ultimately and technology will turn over. That is a strong possibility in the long term. But in the short term, people still need the travel agent. And whether they like it or not, in this part of the world, if you check with the airlines, the online hits for actual making reservations and booking is less than 9%. So that means that the travel agency is here for the time being. And if it is here for the time being, it's up to every travel company in Dubai who wishes to be professional, and the government of Dubai, in ensuring that there is some professional body set up and working for the good of the customer, ultimately, and also for Dubai as a destination.
Thank you, William. That was William Horsley, the General Manager of Futtaim Travel, who has just shared with us his views on Dubai's travel industry and shared with us some great news from the company.